It was March of 2020 when the pandemic forced us into shutting down just about everything, included in that was for the past 17 months was the Pantages Theater, but that's all about to change. Entertainment guru George Pinocchio joins us live from Hollywood, where Hamilton lives again to tell his story. George?
And that it does, Ellen. It's been 523 days now since this theater shut down just hours before a scheduled show. Now the show will finally go on, but with new rules firmly in place. Hollywood's Pantages Theater intends to operate at full capacity for Hamilton. But if you come to see the show, just know this: masks are required inside the building. But before you're even let in, you'll need to show proof you're vaccinated. And if you're not...
All we ask is those people and those under 12 to bring a negative PCR test that's taken within 72 hours of the performance. So either you present your vaccination card or a negative PCR test.
When the theater announced the new policy, it got very few requests for refunds and an overwhelming amount of positive response on social media.
We've upgraded the HVAC system in the building with MERV 13 filters. We've maximized our fresh air. So the building is very safe.
How are the actors being tested? Because they are not in masks.
Correct. So everyone backstage is fully vaccinated and they're masked 100% of the time, except when the performers go right before they go on stage. So on stage, they're not masked, but they are tested several times a week before they come into the building.
Hamilton had a dress rehearsal Sunday for family and friends with the mask rule in place. When it comes to that, the theater cares about the safety of the entire audience.
I don't think of it as mask police, but we certainly have our staff stationed throughout the venue, keeping an eye on everybody and making sure that everyone's compliant with the mask.
The theater has consulted with its health experts, and they're going to allow certain beverages and food into the theater, so if you need to snack, you can take off that mask for that short period of time. Live in Hollywood, George Pinocchio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News, curtain call.
Awesome.
Later, the show begins at 8.
Very exciting, George. That's great. We'll see you